Partner Abigail Ford.
And this is my partner, Audrie Ford.
Are the judges ready?
And the timer? Mr. Alexander, there's a girl on line 1. Says it's urgent.
Thank you. Campbell Alexander, attorney of law. What can I do for you?
Is it true that you sued God?
I simply sued a religious school on behalf of a teacher that got turned down from a job because they weren't religious. That just sounds better in the headlines. What can I do for you?
Well, my sister has leukemia.
I'm sorry for what you must be going through, but I don't really see how this applies. Listen, kid, you can't actually sue God. That's not how this works.
My name is Anna Fitzgerald. You probably heard about me from a few years ago.
A sister born to save another. I read the headline, but that's it. What does this have to do with me? Listen, Anna, I'm a very busy man, and I don't really have time.
I want to sue my parents for the rights to my own body.
Keep talking. This could get interesting.
Most people have children by accident, but Andromeda Fitzgerald, or Anna, is sadly not one of these cases. She was born for a very specific reason, to save the life of her leukemic older sister, Kate.
Anna has given bone marrow, blood, and tissue in an attempt to put off her sister's death. But when her parents ask her to give up a kidney, she does the unexpected. She sues them and says, no more.
By doing this, Anna practically seals her sister's death. As Kate's organs shut down, so does her family. Everyone assumes that Anna hates her sister, but in reality, she is making the ultimate sacrifice.
Through this story, we see two sisters' love for one another, and the fact that no matter what may happen in the future, we should focus on the here and now because God has the ultimate control.
My Sister's Keeper, a story by the New York Times best-selling author Jodi Picoult. Copyright 2004. I'm going to call home.
You're allowed to take a break, you know. No one has to be a martyr 24/7, Anna.
I think once you sign up to be a Fitzgerald, that's the only shift they offer.
Did you want to get your crown of thorns out of your purse? Listen to yourself, Anna. Stop being such a drama queen.
Kate, you have no idea what my life is like.
Neither do you. You're not living. You're waiting for me to die.
I am not. Kate, I don't want you to die.
I'm not going to die any sooner because you go to the movies or the malls or crack up at a bad joke. So sit down and act like you're a normal person. Let's forget the lawsuits, the trials. Just have fun. I can tell you a knock-knock joke if you want.
A knock-knock joke? Really? Kate, not now. I mean, aren't you afraid? Mom's been getting on me a lot at home about the lawsuit. Her and Dad are fighting. I just don't know if they're going to make it. Well, their marriage, I mean. Kate, are you even listening?
We might get on the Today Show. They had that kid that could play the piano with his feet. Mom knew someone that got killed by a piano being pushed out a window.
That's not true. Why would anyone push a piano out a window?
It's true. You ask her. What do you think is the best way to die?
I don't want to talk about this.
Why? Everybody's dying. I'm dying. You're dying.
What?
Well, you are. I just happen to be more gifted at it than you are.
This is a stupid conversation.
There's always an airplane crash.
Kate, stop it. I don't want to think about this.
Or there's just sleeping through it, but that's kind of boring.
Stop it. You know, normal people don't just sit around and think about dying.
Liar. Everybody thinks about dying.
Everybody thinks about you dying. Oh no, Kate, I didn't mean.
At least now you're telling the truth.
I have it all figured out. It should work out wonderfully. It doesn't really matter that your mother decided to appeal. I've made sure the judge won't back this case down.
I don't want to go on the stand.
What are you talking about? You have to. You're the biggest asset I have for this case. Listen, Anna, I know your mother seems intimidating. Heaven knows I never expected her to use her law degree against us. Heck, I didn't even realize your mother had a law degree. But regardless, she's 10 years out of practice. There's nothing to worry about.
There is something to worry about. She's my mom. She's always been able to get me to spill the secrets ever since I was little. She just knows me too well.
What are you so afraid of? You've got nothing to hide, right? And if you're hiding something, this will ruin I should know. Sibling rivalry cases never go far in court. My father tried to push one through and we nearly lost everything.
Kate and I are Siamese twins. You just can't see the part where we're connected, which makes separation all the more difficult. Mom?
Yes, Anna?
Do you hate me?
What? No, Anna.
Then do you love me?
Listen, Anna, I am very frustrated with what you're doing. And I know I don't give you as much attention as you deserve. But hear me out. You're my daughter. And there is nothing you could ever do or say that would make me love you any less. I'm not a perfect person, but I'm doing the best with what I have. I'm not Wonder Woman, you know.
I'm sure if Wonder Woman had your family, she'd probably fail. You seem pretty wonderful to all of us, Mom. That's me included.
Anna, your father and I were talking and we just wanted to know why. What have we ever done to you that made you feel like doing this to us?
It's not what you've done to me.
It's what we haven't done, right?
No, you're not listening. I love Kate. I love her more than you could ever imagine.
Anna, why did you file the petition? If you love your sister, why?
I was asked. I was convinced by somebody.
Anna, who asked what? Who convinced you?
Kate. Kate told me to. Well, not quite. She asked me to file the lawsuit. She asked me to kill her. I don't want Kate to die, but I know that she doesn't want to live like this, and I'm the only one who can give her what she wants. It came up after you left our room to talk about donating a kidney. Don't do it, she said. But of course I'm going to do it. But she said she was ready to die.
Maybe you misunderstood. Maybe she was just being overdramatic because if Kate was that upset, she would have told me!
Got it! If Kate was dying, if Kate died, she'd be killing you too!
Mrs. Fitzgerald, I'm Cabell Alexander, Anna's lawyer. I was coming to speak to her about tomorrow's trial and I couldn't help it over here. Anna, you said Kate told you she was ready. What if that's the same reason she asked you to help her? What if Kate wants to die so that you can live? What if after all these years of you saving Kate, she's only trying to do the same thing for you?
The night after I filed the lawsuit, Kate had gotten very quiet. So quiet, I'd wondered if she'd fallen asleep. But then she turned to me, all the world in her eyes, and a smile that crumbled like a fault line. She said, "Thanks." Oh, Kate, I'm so sorry. I tried.
No.
Yeah?
I love you. I loved you before I saw you, and I will love you long after. I'm not here to say that. And I know that because I'm older, I'm supposed to have all the answers, but I don't. Looking at you, I know I'm sick, and God did that for a reason. You are the goodness that came out of this leukemia. If I wouldn't have gotten sick, you would have never been born. You were born because of me, and I want you to live because of me. My happiness is enough to fill 10 lifetimes. I love you guys, Mom and Dad and Anna.
I love you too, but Kate, don't go now. Please.
Remember when I said I'd tell you not